Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tija. Every week I drop videos here on how to analyze data using Excel, SQL, and Power BI. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through on how to scrape data from the internet, also known as web scrapping. So I'm going to walk you through on how to get live data from the internet and analyze. For today's video, I'm going to open my browser. So you are going to quickly type in Jumia. So you want to get data set from Jumia. Jumia is an online store. So you want to get data set from Android phones. You want to check, analyze data from Android phones. So we go to phones and tablets, Android phones. So we click on Android phones. So we have the phones here. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to copy this URL. So this is the URL. You're going to copy this URL. You highlight it, Control C. You go to our Excel workbook, you click on it. You now go to data, where you have get and transform data. You have get and transform data. You click on it. Okay, when you are done copying the URL, you click on the data tab. Under the data tab, you come to where you have get and transform data. You click here, get from web. So you click on it. Let's give it some time to load. All right, so you keep it at basic. Then at this box, you paste the URL you copied. So Control V to paste, Control V. Then hit on OK. Let's wait for the setup. Let's give it some time to establish connection. Okay, still loading. Let's wait for it to load. Okay. So we have different tables here. We have table 1, table 2, table 3, 4, and 5. So we click on the first table. So we have our preview section here. Have our preview. So we check on the second table. Okay. So we don't need this table. We don't need this table. So we check table 3. The price. Okay, we don't need this. This is the rating. All right, so this is the table we need. We need the first table. The first table contains all the information we are looking for. So we're going to transform. So you click on transform. So let's time. So Excel is going to open Power Query. We are going to transform the data. Going to open our Power Query. So we have our Power Queries here. The first thing we have to do, we have to give our data set, our table a name. So let's give it a name. Let's give it product. So let's give it product data set. So let's take a look at our data. So this is the first column. This is a product column. We are going to quickly rename this to product. So the data type is text. So you can see here ABC, data type text. So this product is okay. This column is okay. So the next column we have here, we have column 2. So we have to give it a name, column 2. So we don't know, we don't understand this column. So what does this column 2 mean? So let's go back to our website. Okay, Samsung Galaxy 121. Okay, this is a discounted price. This is a discounted price. 121,935, the discounted price. 121,935, discounted price. So we give it a name, discounted price or discount price. Discounted price. So we've done that. All right, so the next thing we have to do in this column, we don't need the Naira symbol on it, so that with this Naira symbol, you won't be able to carry out calculations. You want to carry out calculations, you won't be able to carry out. We have some limitations to once you have this Naira symbol here. So we have to remove this Naira symbol. We don't need the Naira symbol. We have to take it off. We don't need it. So how are you going to do with the Naira symbol? So you click on it, click on this column. You go to transform. You come to extract, transform. You come to text column, extract. You click on range. So let's keep it up here. So what's the starting index? Starting index is 2. Click on 2 because we have the Naira symbol here 1. And we have a space here 2. So that is 2. Numbers of characters to keep. Let's keep at 9 because some product might get up to ₦1,000,000 or ₦1,000,000,000 and so on. So to be on a safe side, let's keep 9 and hit on enter. So we have that sorted out. So let's change the data type to currency. So let's change it to currency. So click on it. So we click on currency. So we have that there in currency. So we've done with 1, we've done with 2. So let's move to the next column. All right, this is column 3. Okay, I think this column shows if the customer is to pay on delivery or the customer is to pay before delivery. So I don't think this column is, we don't need this column. So this is a reluctance column. So let's take it off. Okay. So the next column, contains store. Is it official store like Jumia store, or is it another vendor that is selling the product? So we all have here Jumia store, official store, which is Jumia store. You can change this to store type. So let's change it to store type. Store type. So we have that store type. So the data type is text. Text. So we keep it as text. So the next column is add to chart. We don't need this column. We don't need this column. So this column is not needed. So let's take it off. You right click and you click on remove. So the next column contains also price. So let's go back to our data. All right, we have 150. So this is the actual price. The actual price of this phone is 150. So we go back to our, click on it. So let's give it a name, actual price. Actual price. Actual price. So the same thing we did. So you right click on it. So extract, still in the transform tab, text column, extract, range. So let's keep it up here. Starting text, starting index 2, characters 9. So we hit on OK. So let's change the data type to currency. Right click currency. So null. So let's change this null to 0. All right. So the reason why we have 0 here is because there is no discount for this particular phone. There is no discount. So there's no discount for Xiaomi Redmi Note 14. There's no discount for that. So we have 0. Actual price is 0. So discount is 0, right? So we move to the next one. We move to the next one. So this is the percentage discount. So let's give it, rename it percentage discount. Percentage discount, we hit on enter. So still in percentage. So the null, we change this null to 0. You don't want empty cell, so change it to 0. Click on 0 and hit on OK. So we have that there. So let's change the data type to percent. So we have it, we have that percentage. So we move to the next column. Okay, so this next column is rating. So we don't need this column, right? We only need the rating. 3.9 rating out of 5. So we only need this rating. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. So this is what we need. We need this and not this. So we right click on it. You say remove column. Remove. So now we can't leave it like this because we don't want 3.9 out of 5, 4.1 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. We already know that rating is over 5, right? So we only want it to be 3.9, 4.1, and 4.5. For us to do that, we are going to right click on it, still in the transform tab, you come to extract, we click on range. Okay, we don't need this. So we click on that. So we click on extract. So click on this first character to keep. So we want 3 characters only. So we want 3, we want the dots, and we want the 9. So we click on 3 characters, click on it 3. So you want first character to keep, so you're counting from the left, right? So 1, 2, and 3. So we click on OK. So we have that. So we give it a name, rating. So we give it a name, rating. So empty cell is 20%. So let's change this to not yet rated or no rating. It's a no rating. No rating. So we have that there. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to load, close and load to our Excel workbook. So we are going to close it and load it to our Excel workbook. So let's change this actual price to currency. So let's close and load to our Excel workbook. You come to the Home tab, you click close and load, close and load. So let's give it some time to load our Excel workbook. So let's give it some time. So let's give it some time to load. All right. So we have our data set loaded to our Excel workbook. So we have it here. We have the product. We have the discounted price. We have the store type. We have the actual price. We have the discount percentage. We have it here. We have the rating. So you want to change the table design, you come to your table design. I like going with this table. So let's quickly find out the top 3 or the top 5 most expensive phone. The top 5 or the top 5 most expensive phone using the discounted price. So we go to insert, pivot table, new worksheet, click on OK. So we bring product to values, to rules. Then we bring discounted price to values. All right, so we click on it. So you say top filter, top 10. So you want to find out the top 5 most expensive phone using the discounted price column. So we drop this down to 5, and hit on OK. So let's quickly format this because this is not, I find it difficult to read this. So let's format this. You go to the Home tab, you click on this. So this is where you can now include your dollars, your currency symbol if you want. So you go to more accounting format. So let's scroll down to we have Naira. I think I've passed that. All right. Good, we have Naira. So we are not using Kobo here. So we don't need the decimal. So we remove that. So let's sort this. So let's sort it. All right. So we have the most expensive phone as Xiaomi Redmi Note 14 Pro, or is a 5G, it's a 5G phone, goes for 638,300. More than half a million is the most expensive phone, and it's a 5G. Under that, we have Poco, also a 5G phone for 500. So and the rest are not 5G. So that's how to do web scraping for your data analysis. That's how you can extract or scrape data from the website for your data analysis, live data sets. So that'll be the end of it for our today's class, for our video. So if you've learned something from this video, kindly drop a thumbs up. Sorry, click on the like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and share the link with your network. I'll see you in the next video next week. Enjoy your weekend.